What is up? It's Chess Plays Gabe. You already know what it is. It is day 102 of our Road to 2000. Guys, we are sitting at 1687 ELO. We're going to hop into a 1510 rapid game here. Really been enjoying these 1510 rapid games. We're going to go ahead and play e4 against Aliman Alata 1675 from Indonesia. We're going to get e5, meaning I am going to play knight f3. And we get the Philidor. Guys, I really need to learn how to play against the Philidor. I know that d4 is kind of the correct way to go. And they do take, which makes it a little bit easier on me. I'm going to take back with the knight. Then I'm going to develop my knight. I'm going to... Okay. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, already. I don't know. Let me just go here, I guess. I'm not sure that that's the move. But ultimately, I want to get my pieces out this way and castle queenside as per usual, which probably isn't the best move, but okay, they just go ahead and take. That's really interesting. Okay, maybe that means I should pivot my plan. I'm wondering which way I should take. Okay, I'm going to take this way. Also stops the push, which is kind of nice. Okay, they stop my bishop from coming in. I don't know why you would just launch your bishop into there. That's usually your good bishop in this position, right? I mean, you stop this bishop from being good. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I just have to figure out a good place for my bishop, and I think right here makes sense. If they push this, I'll just go here. So I'm going to develop my bishop to here, and then you can't push this, you can't push this. And then I can just castle kingside, start to develop, and play some chess. That is the plan. By the way, shout out to Chess Place. I have their branded Nike tee on right now. It's a little wrinkly, but that's my own fault. Shout out Chess Place, one of the best chess communities in New York. We're going to maybe play queen f3. Maybe play queen f3, a little bit of a push action takes. Okay, maybe I'll castle first. Queen e3 or queen f3. Maybe try to get my rook over here and then push, forcing this guy to move. Then that would be mate, but it looks like they're going to castle on the next move. Is there any way for me to try to do something about that? Here, takes. No. I want to put the pressure on a little bit faster than I am right now. Pushing doesn't do anything right now. Queen f3 seems a little bit weird at the current junction, although let's say bishop f4 and then push makes a little bit more sense, right? So let's go for bishop f4. They're probably just going to castle, which gives me enough time to play e5 here. And if they want to push, I can just take. So e5, knight can't come here or here. Knight has to go back. So e5 is actually a decent move. If they take, if they take, I'm just going to take back with the bishop. And I could even take the queen first. I could take the queen first. But does that do anything? They would take this way? No. All right, so let's take with the bishop. I feel like I'm playing okay moves. If they take this way, I'm definitely going to take with this rook. Okay, so they just ignore the fact... I mean, I could just take, but that doesn't seem very good. I kind of wish I could keep my bishop on this diagonal, but I can't quite do that, can I? I could go all the way back. I could take the queen, but doesn't seem very useful at the current moment. I think I'm just going to go all the way back, and then maybe plan on pushing one of these pawns. I'm not sure. I mean, this seems like it should be a good open file to have, but it seems like the A file is just not really doing anything right now. Or it's not very important. I'm stopping my opponent from coming here, but they can come here, which is like very, very annoying. Of course, I can just go here. So maybe a possible plan could be, well, here hitting this, although it's defended. here to protect against this. And then maybe I just like slide my queen up, try to get something over here. I don't know. I draw a lot of arrows. I'm not Hikaru. Ooh, this coffee is a little sour. Okay. Not really sure what that does. Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's just planning on bringing this in, but I kind of wanted to play Queen F3 anyways. Again, just yeah, here maybe if takes. I kind of like here and here to try to dislodge the knight from this position, and then if the rook ever comes in fact, I kind of want to coax my opponent into playing this so I can play this. But then they just have this, so maybe maybe I can't play this though immediately because maybe I can go. Okay, I can't go there. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. You know what I can do? I could pull my rook to the e file, and then if they go here, I go here. I kind of like this move actually. I kind of like this move because my bishop is guarding everything. This bishop seems a little bit loose. If you come in with your knight, you're hanging the bishop. If you come in with your rook, I'm going here, and then you can go here. But I can just simply like move up, right, or something. There's got to be something. And then your bishop's still hanging. And yeah, if you decide to go here now, I'm probably just going to go here. I could also go here. Well, no. I could go here threatening this fork, actually. I kind of missed that, but pretty easy to get out of, so I don't know if it's that good of a threat. I mean, you can just move the queen. And then I could go here maybe. Takes. Oh, okay. Actually, this knight pivot seems kind of nice. I was thinking about this just to guard against this, but this pawn is also like pretty weak as of right now. If I go here, I'm threatening this. If you push, I don't know, I can just slide this all the way back or slide it here. Could also push this pawn. I like this pawn structure here. I don't really want to get rid of this. But yeah, my opponent is having to think, which makes sense. It's a pretty even position, I would say. I don't think anyone really has a strong advantage at this point, or even like a tangible advantage. But we'll see. Yeah, this seems like a strong move. Knight a4, threatening knight b6. If my opponent immediately goes here, oh, then they hang the queen. So never mind. This actually seems very strong, very strong. Then I'm coming in here. I can take back with the knight, putting double pressure on this bishop, and then yeah, what are you doing about that? Okay, they go there. Hits this. That's a weird move. Maybe they want to stop this, but that's really weird. I think this knight a4 move is still good, though. I think it's still good. If I can just get the knight out of there. I can't really get the knight out of there, but... Wait, what am I talking... What was I talking about, like, taking back this way? My knight is here, so I'd have to take back the bishop or the queen, but... well, yeah, now knight a4 doesn't make as much sense, to be honest. This is the problem. Here, takes. I could also just go here and just tell the queen to leave. Like, I could do that. Queen can't go here. I guess it could go here, but then I would probably push this pawn. Takes. I don't know. Yeah, I think I just want to tell the queen to leave, to be honest. And then that kind of prepares this move as well. Takes, hitting this knight, maybe separate the pawns, and try to go after this pawn with knight a4, or... No, yeah, my knight's going to be here, so it's hitting this, so then I can go here. Of course, this knight is covering, but hopefully not for long. Yeah, I don't want your queen here. Your queen, that was a weird move. I feel like that just didn't really do anything, to be honest. Yeah, queen has to go back. I suppose you could go like here, but I don't know what that does. And then I am actually threatening this. Oh. Okay, they go there. I think I still want to go here, though. Here, and then maybe I stack. Okay, but now knight a4 is an option again, right? Because knight a4, I'm threatening this fork, which is like a different fork, but it's still a fork. I think let's play knight a4. It's a weird move. Oh, but now I can't go here, can I? Right, because it just takes. And now I have to go back here again. Knight a4 is a very weird move. I'm not going to lie. This is still defended, but I don't know. I feel like this pawn is just pretty weak. If I go back here, maybe just takes. I don't really want them to take. I want to keep my queen. But if they allow this, obviously, it's... I mean, I'm just winning. So they do have to be careful. They can't go here to stop the fork. They would be hit with this. I suppose you could go here, but... that seems really weird. And then... Okay, whoa. Okay, so I could still go here. And then my knight is just kind of lodged in there, right? What are they going to do? Are they going to play this? I need to be able to put double pressure on this. I mean, I can't go here because takes. I suppose I could like... No, this is too slow. I need to take advantage of this open file, though. I guess if they push, I can just go back. They push, but then they can push this way. Takes. No. If they push and I go back, then they can push this way. Then I'll probably just go here. Takes, and then this is super weak. So I feel like I'm winning in the end game. So maybe I just let my knight chill on the edge of the board. I know you're not supposed to do that, but chess conventions will tell you not to do that. However, I don't know. I really don't know. At this junction, I'm not totally sure. Not totally sure. Here, what are they going to do? They can't move. I guess they can move their queen to like here. I'll go here, maybe takes. It's just going to lead to a trade. Like I don't want to trade, but I don't really know what other options I have. Maybe now's the time to go queen f3. I want to get my queen out. They can't go here. They could go here, I suppose, but just push. So let's go queen f3. With the idea of just getting my queen active, but also maybe pulling this over here. Maybe having more activity. I don't know. It's not a clear plan, unfortunately, but I still think if you push, going back is just like, it's just going to win me this pawn eventually. Yeah, if you push, trying to hit my knight here, here, and then here. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a move. That's a move. Does it do anything? I'm not sure. I can actually go here now, threatening the bishop. Okay, so I was expecting this move from like a long time ago, but they didn't really play it, and now it's much less potent, I feel. So let's just go ahead and go here. If you want to hit my queen again, I guess you can, but then I can go here, threatening this checkmate. And then your knight just has to go back, and then I can just win the bishop. So your bishop is under attack. This, if you go here, this is a major threat. And I feel like I'm... Okay, yeah, so they go there. That makes perfect sense. But can I take this? Takes. No, not yet, at least. I can go here though, but is it just a useless queen attack? Like is that what I'm doing? Or is there something else to it? Could I go here? That looks really weird. You can just go here. I kind of want to go here though. I don't know why. I don't know why I want this move so bad, but if I push, they just take. If I push this way, takes. I still can't take the knight. What if I were to just like do this? No, that doesn't work. Okay, I mean, knight b6 might be bad, but I'm gonna play it. I can always come back here. I just don't really know what my opponent's plan is. If they go here, I might just trade. No, I can just move out. Chess is hard. It's a hard game. We've been maneuvering around a lot and without much progress. Okay. That's interesting. Here, maybe to go here. I mean, this was kind of the whole plan, right? Here, here, here. Yeah, let's just go here, I guess. Of course, you can just move this out now. Yeah, you can just move it out. But then I have this. Well, I don't have that currently. I have like this, maybe. Where does my queen go, actually? It's a little concerning. I mean, you don't have like any immediate really good queen attacks, or I mean discover attacks, but in fact, if you move this, right, let's say you move it here, can I go here? Takes, and then I guess I'm threatening takes after I move the queen. You just take back with your queen. Okay, so they do go for this. They do go for this. Obviously can't take. I can go here, but then there's this. I can go here, and then takes. And here seems like the safest option, obviously. Then I am just like threatening to take this and this, I guess. If this, is there any kind of check? I mean, you can just sack and lose a knight, but it doesn't seem very good. I think I just want to. Yeah, I can't take because this is defend all three ways. Yeah, I think I just want to go here. Queen d2. I don't think I'm missing anything. They can trade if they want. They can trade if they so damn want. They can trade this way. Okay, so they do trade this way. Now the question is, what do I take with? Do I take this way? And then maybe try to go over here? Do I take this? I almost just misclicked. That would have been brutal. Brutal. I think maybe taking this way makes sense. I think taking this way makes sense. I mean, here, is that a problem? Maybe that is a problem. But here, my king seems more exposed for some reason. Chess is hard. Chess is hard, guys. I think I'm gonna. Is this an actual, like, this isn't an actual threat. Let's take this way, because maybe I can do a little one of these, you know? Like, maybe I can. This open file, I thought it was going to be great for me. Hasn't yielded any results whatsoever. Okay, that's really weird. Can I go here? I don't really know what that would do for me. I guess I could also go here. Just maybe threaten this, because then if they push, they're just pushing pawns in front of their king. Here doesn't really do anything either. Here loses this. Yeah, this doesn't do anything. It's very, very unfortunate. I mean, this, yeah, this doesn't really make sense right now. Here is maybe an issue. Maybe an issue, but not currently. I really want to go here. Maybe I want to go here, because if here, I don't know. I don't know how to break in. I really just don't know how to break in this position at all. Maybe queen f4 again? Or did I already play queen f4, or did I play queen f3? My queen has just been ping-ponging around. Yeah, let's play this with the simple idea of going here, although that would hang a queen, so I can't do it currently. Is there any kind of check? No. Although this does seem a little scary, but they don't have a light square bishop, so they can't really take advantage of that currently. And what I really need to do is like get rid of this pawn. I don't know why it's been here for so long. My opponent has refused to push this one, because pushing this would just be bad. I mean, I could go here, and then I can take this. Yeah, I'm not sure. I just don't know how to break in here. I don't know how to break in at all. Their knights are very strong, this knight especially. Rooks are staring at each other. Okay, that, though, that does not seem like a good move, because I can just move back, and then, like, that can't be good, right? Oh, it almost hangs a knight. That nearly hangs a knight. So if I go here, takes, that doesn't work. Oh, man, I really, check, takes. That cannot be a good move. I need to figure out the best continuation to take advantage of that. There's no way that's a good move. Maybe I could go here and here, and then here. Yeah, I mean, just going back seems to make sense, because you just can't push the pawns in front of your king like that without getting punished. Now, speaking as me, a lowly 1687 player, I don't know if I'll be able to take advantage of that, but here, okay, that's kind of, it's just annoying, man. It's just annoying. If I go here now, they can just take. Takes, what do you take with the queen? I could go here, just continue moving my queen around kind of erratically. I could go here, but that doesn't seem to help me at all. These rooks need to move. Like, they just need to move. I could take with the rook, I guess, but then takes. So if I take this way, what are you going to take with? The queen? All right, I think I have to take. I take with the rook, which strikes me as interesting. I think I kind of just want to go here. But there is a check. Oh, there is a check. So maybe I have to. There's this check. But then if I take this way, takes, no. Then no, that would not be good. That would not be good. So I think I'm actually forced to trade. But then this, right? Because if you take back with you have to take back the queen. Oh my God. Oh, okay. You know what? No, this isn't that bad though. I actually kind of like this. This This is going to be an interesting endgame for sure. Very interesting endgame. Yeah, I'm definitely winning here, though. Like 2 rooks and a knight versus a queen. I'm definitely winning. That is a move. Okay, let's think about this here. Obviously, I don't want to set up any forks. I need to keep my rooks on the same file at all times. I need to get my knight involved. I need to just try to be crafty about it. Let's slide back. Yeah, that was not a good idea by my opponent. If you want to push, takes. Okay, so they're just pushing all their pawns. Yeah, this is just such a weak pawn. I need to be able to exploit it. Can I push this? Takes? No, not really. All right, whatever. Let's just stack with the plan of just going check here, and check, and winning the queen. So my opponent has to respond to this. If they don't, like, they have to respond to this threat. And they do not. Well, wait a minute. Check takes. I'm just up a knight. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Right? Is that not? Yeah, I mean, I have to be able to win this. Come on, guys. Come on, up a knight. I have to be able to win this. To be fair, my knight has like no moves right now, but I can push this pawn. Takes. Maybe I should have thought about that a little bit more. Okay, I can push this pawn. Actually, let's go here and then here. Because then that actually... No, here and then here. Okay, this is actually pretty interesting. I can just push this pawn, though. Now you're kind of forced to respond to this. Here, I can just go here. Oh, wow. Okay, that is a move. That is definitely a move. Let's move my king in. They can never really push. I'm just trying to get them to a position where they don't really have any more moves. Here, yeah, here I can go check, though. And then check, and I actually fix my pawns. You're forced to go back. Then I can go here. I guess I can just reinforce, but I need to be able to get my knight out, so... I need to be able to get my knight out. If I go here... I think I actually should take this because locking it down on this side seems to be the way to go. As long as my king is over here, there's no way for my opponent to get in. And then I can go here. My opponent still has 10 minutes on the clock. I think they moved a little bit too quickly. And I'm just up a knight. Guys. I'm just up a knight. My opponent has... Okay, so if I go here... I think this makes sense, right? Here they just have this, though. And then what? Where is my knight going? Oh, my goodness. Here, takes would not be good. Okay. I guess I can just go here, because then if you go here, like, and then I can actually get in. Okay, they go there instead. I think here makes some sense. Here and then pushing this pawn. Yeah, so they push that pawn. I'm going to go here. Just got to be careful here. Yeah, but I can just blockade, right? All right, I can just blockade. Everything's defended. And now I just have to move in. How do I get over here, though? It's going to be really hard. Here maybe is the vibe. They can't really push this pawn. I mean, they're dead lost. I just have to find a way to not accidentally blunder a draw somehow. Yeah, but I can go here. I guess the plan is to go here. So maybe I go here first. Let's not let you come in. I do not want you to come in. Thank you very much. Let's go here. And now I can push this pawn. If you push, I take with the knight. If you take, okay, so I'm going to push the pawn. You have to take. And then, yeah, there's no way for my opponent to get in either. So I'm just up a knight. Guys, I'm just up a knight in an endgame. Yeah, that trade by my opponent was not the move. Giving up too much material for a queen. I mean, you can't give up a rook and you can't give up like 2 rooks and a minor piece for a queen. That just doesn't work. I don't know if that was the exact trade, but it was something like that. And now I'm just completely winning. I hope my opponent plays this out, though. I really do want to get better at these kinds of endgames where it's just pawns and 1 minor piece, because I feel like it can be tricky. I feel like it can be very tricky. Yep, so they take that way here, and now I think their plan is probably just to go this way. Oh, okay. Their plan is to go that way. But now they're going to lose this pawn. So, and now it's actually over. There we go. Okay, so they resign. Very, very nice. Whoa, I just got a ringing in my ear. The victory ring in my ear. Okay, guys. Very nice. Very nice game. And you know what they say? Win or lose, it's time. So look at this graph. Let's look at this graph. What do we got? 87.9% accuracy. Very nice. Look at this graph. I was never losing except for right here. I was losing a teeny, teeny, tiny bit. And then my opponent, of course, makes this massive mistake. And I'm just completely winning. Never lost the advantage. 87.9. Plays like a 2200. I love to see it. Let's run through it. So I did play against the Philidor correctly. This is, yeah, okay. So I was already supposed to go here. I need to learn how to play against Philidor, because every time I see the Philidor, I'm like, oh, the Philidor, that's a stupid defense. And then I don't know how to play against it. And yeah, this already just seemed like a bad move out of the gate. I was actually supposed to go for this check first, which is quite interesting. And they would go here, and then I would take. But I took with the right pawn. The right pawn being the left pawn. And they go a6. I guess I still could have gone for this check, right? Yeah, I could have. They go here, and then I would what? I would just go back. Okay, fair enough. That's kind of stupid. But I go here instead is also the best move. I guess there's multiple best moves in this position. I was supposed to immediately push. I knew the push was... Okay, but now the push is bad. Interesting. So to immediately push is the idea that after takes... Oh, after takes I can take the queen. Oh my god, wait. After takes I have this crazy tactic. I didn't even see that. And I win the queen. Amazing. Yeah, that would have been awesome if I saw that, but unfortunately not. Push the pawn, which is a mistake, and takes. All this is fine. I mean, I really was just supposed to bring my rook to the e-file, but I wanted to save my bishop, although the bishop didn't end up doing anything very good. And then we just kind of maneuver around, and I was supposed to go for this. I was just thinking, like, what happens if you play a move like this? I just don't really see a way in for my knight. Like, I go here. There's this, and then, yeah, there's stuff is happening. I push the pawn, and I guess I just have an advantage here. White just has an advantage here. I didn't play that, though. I played this instead, which kind of just walks into this knight attack. But then this is a mistake because, yeah, they could have played this knight move, and they did eventually play the knight move. But I go here, get my queen out of danger. They take, I take this way. I was actually supposed to take this first, yeah. But I didn't want to trade here, and maybe that was kind of a bad decision. But yeah, trading here, yeah, this is just bad, right? Because you're giving up. I mean, I think the idea was like, okay, if I go here and then they take, well, no, the only way to take was this, and that like defends my rook. So I get that it's a discover attack on the queen, but you can't be losing a knight and a rook for a queen. That just doesn't work, especially if I have 2 rooks already. And then this is just the best continuation. I'm playing really good moves here. I was just supposed to take, and yeah, this is all fine. I take this way, which is great. I'm playing very, very good moves here. Wow, amazing. Okay, I was just supposed to move my king back. A move like this in the end game is just so hard to find, but yeah, and then just getting my knight in, forcing the trade, and then they resign because, of course, wherever you go, I'm going to take this. And then London is falling. You go here. I can just like hang around with my king. Your king can't do anything. I can just go here. You go here. I take this, and then I just start pushing these pawns. In fact, I don't have to do jack. I can just like fuck around with my knight the entire time, and go something like this. Here, like here. If you ever come around this way, I'm just going to take your pawn, and then it's just GG's. Yeah, well played to my opponent until that trade. I mean, the queen is not worth that much. Actually, in fact, I've had 2 games today and yesterday that were very interesting in terms of like, in the last game I allowed my opponents to promote, but I still had I had a forced draw. In this case, this trade, understanding that the trade is actually better for me, was good, because just because you have a queen doesn't mean you're winning. That is the game of chess. And that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this kind of content, please make sure to come back tomorrow, because I will be right here. This has been Chess Plays Gabe, the channel where I get absolutely demolished in chess, or sometimes grind my opponent down to an endgame where I'm up a knight and win the game. Go do something fun today, guys. It's sunny. It's warm. It's nice. I got a lot of work today, but hopefully I can take a little break. Touch some grass. That's my goal today. My goal today is to touch grass. So I'll see you guys there. Bye-bye. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.